Darkglass has done it again with this next version of their Anagram firmware, KosmOS 1.16, and OMG. They've got audio blocks recreating the famed Ampeg B-15 Fliptop amplifier, the 15-inch speaker, plus another recreating the Ampeg SVT Classic amplifier. Because in recent videos, I've been reviewing all the simulations of the Ampeg B-15, like the 15 by Origin Effects, and from software providers, because, well, it's the most recorded bass amp of all time, and
I want it now!
Let's see how Darkglass's Ampeg blocks measure up to other winning simulations. And if you're new here, on Savage Fridays, I vlog about bass gear, guitars, music, and so much more. If that sounds fun to you, please subscribe so I can keep making videos and buying more gear like this. Let's talk about this 1.16 KosmOS software update. There's a lot in this, and we're only going to cover a little bit of it today. Starting with the neural amps and pedals and loaders now capable of supporting full NAMM A2 architecture. So Darkglass collaborated with Tone 3000 to get the NAMM architecture working on the latest release. It will work better with the chip inside this and more modern technology. Most of the profiles I'm seeing on the Tone 3000 site are A2 architected. This is awesome and will give us even better, more accurate recreations of famous bass amps. They gave us a new utility that houses an HPF and LPF filter all in one. They gave us DSP meters so you can see the resources being used by the chip on each and every audio block. That's kind of cool. After all, this is a computer and you want to keep an eye on the resources, especially if you've got a preset loaded up with tons of blocks. They've also given us the ability to type in parameter values numerically. But for today's video, we are focusing on these new amp blocks. I'm on the B-15 run of my life. Who knows, maybe this will end with me buying myself a B-15.
Shut up and take my money!
So this feels timely and important. Let's get into these new Ampeg blocks. Today's chain is the Fender American P-Bass. This is a 2011 60th anniversary Fender P-Bass with the black guard on a blonde body, very much looking like a 51P. I've even added the foam insert at the bridge here so we can get some extra thump, kill that sustain, and this is strung with Labella deep talking black nylon flow ounce. The chain is going right into the Anagram, which is running XLR line in to my Universal Audio interface. I'm focused on these new Anagram audio blocks, which simulate classic Ampeg tone. That is the Peggy Classic, the Peggy Fliptop, and the Peggy Fliptop 115. The Peggy Classic gives harmonically rich punch that has defined the sound of bass on studio recordings and stages across the world. The Peggy Classic can adapt to the needs of each player, and with the Peggy Fliptop and Fliptop 115, these are simulating the Ampeg B-15 Portaflex and cab speaker. That is the unmistakable sound of the 1960s, now available and packed into the Anagram. The Fliptop amp paired with the 115 cab delivers that dynamic tube warmth that has shaped the sound of recording studios for decades. Let's take a look at the preset as I've designed it on the Anagram. So I have most of these new blocks from the 1.16 release here. I like to keep compression on the start of the chain for some of my demos. Here is the Fliptop. Here is the Peggy Classic. There's the 115 cab. Here is the A2 NAMM amp simulation, and here is the high pass filter, low pass filter new utility. For the Peggy Classic, I'm turning on an 8x10 cab going through a vintage character stack because I think it sounds better than through a 115. That's just my preference. Let's hear this. let's just check out this high pass filter. Here it is all the way up. Like that down a little bit. Change the slope on the low pass filter. Steeper. That's the high pass filter. I just murdered my sound. Murdered. Down. Let's bring that slope back. Okay, Classic Peggy, I like you. You growl a lot. You growl at me. You're a growler, but we're not mad about that. I tend to prefer a 70s smoother Ampeg tone with a little bit of overdrive sometimes and a lot of headroom. But this is cool. This can really get there. Just to show you, if I turn off the 8x10 and turn on the 1x15, just to show you the Classic Peggy with the 115, that's this tone. Tone down, foam out, it's a growler, and the 115 really tightens that up a little bit.
I love it.
I like the 8x10 more for this block. Nothing tops the 115 and the Fliptop. That's really it for me on all platforms. I'm throwing the copyright for this video because I love you guys, and this is the best music to really show the sound and power of the B-15. My takeaways from the new Anagram KosmOS 116, the Peggy audio blocks. You guys, if this isn't enough to convince you to get the Anagram, these blocks are so good that when I started playing yesterday and planned on shooting the video, I wound up going into a bass playing hole for almost 3 hours. It felt so good. I even broke the copyright rule of music in my videos. This video is not monetized because you needed to hear it with Motown. I love these blocks. Darkglass, you guys did a superb job to really tickle the Ampeg ear, the famous B-15 speaker Fliptop and the Peggy Classic. Let me know down in the comments if you felt the same way about the B-15 Peggy like I did, and I will see you all in the next one.